Namaste and welcome to my channel. My name is Kshamta and today I'm going to share with you the recipe of Chywanprash, which is the Ayurvedic jam for health and rejuvenation. It's considered as the elixir of life because it is packed with health benefits. It's a mixture of herbs and spices along with amla, which is the Indian gooseberries, and they are considered as superfood because they are packed with antioxidants which have anti-aging properties. So I was making Chavanprash and I shared it on my Instagram page. By the way, if you're not following me, follow me at the Ayurvedic Mom. Follow me at the Ayurvedic Mom, just like the YouTube channel. So I was sharing that on my Instagram and so many of you requested the recipe. So I thought I would make a little video for you and also tell you a little story behind Chywanprash, which my father shared just a few days ago. So the story goes like this. It's the story of a rishi or a yogi or a saint called Chywan, and his goal is enlightenment. And he's in deep meditation in a forest, and he has been meditating for so long, for so many years, that he's covered with clay and dust and all sorts of leaves and ants and insects, and we can't see anything except his eyes, which are, bright. And so one day a princess called Sukanya is roaming around the forest, and she sees this mountain of clay with those bright, gems kind of thing, which are his eyes, and she decides to poke them with a thorn, and he comes out of his meditative trance and his eyes are bleeding, he's injured, and he kind of curses the princess and the king. And plague, disease, internal war start in the kingdom, and the kingdom is thrown into a complete chaos. Diseases everywhere, crimes everywhere, and the king comes to know about this event, and he says that we've committed a sin, so we need to go to Rishi Chywan to beg his pardon. And so they go, the princess and the king, and the Rishi Chywan accepts to forgive them if he gets to marry the princess. So the king agrees and they get married. But Rishi Chywan is so old, he's like 70-80 years old, and the princess is so young. How can they enjoy their married life with this age gap? So he discovers the recipe of Chywanprash, which is written in the Charak Samhita, which is the Bible of Ayurveda, and he makes it, and he becomes a young man, literally. It's like a miracle, he's transformed, and then he can enjoy his marriage with Princess Sukanya. So that's the story. There are so many versions of this story, but the crux of this story is that Rishi Chywan is very old and weak, and when he eats Chywanprash, he becomes young, loads of energy and vigor. So yeah, that's the main objective of Chywanprash, is to make you healthy and younger. So who doesn't want that? So let's just go through the benefits quickly. So it boosts the immune system and helps to defend itself naturally by producing more hemoglobin and white blood cells. It supports fertility and a healthy libido by boosting body's reproductive tissues, and it's also considered as an aphrodisiac. It rejuvenates the body and encourages vitality, energy and strength. It improves your digestion by kindling the digestive fire, the Agni. It supports the function of the heart, the urinary health and the respiratory system. It improves your skin, your glow and your complexion. And ultimately it improves your ojas, which is your immunity, your light, your glow, your strength, your energy levels. So it's all that. If you take 1 teaspoon of Chywanprash a day on an empty stomach in the morning, you will have no diseases or no problems. Obviously, you need to have a healthy lifestyle and a healthy diet, but this is a great addition to a healthy lifestyle or a healthy Ayurvedic lifestyle. So let's get started. I'll show you the recipe. So you will need 500 grams of fresh amla, 1/3 cup of ghee, 400 grams of organic jaggery, 'few saffron strands, 10 grams of long pepper, 5 grams of clove, 10 grams of dry ginger powder, 5 grams of black pepper, 1 bay leaf, 5 grams of nutmeg, 1 inch of cinnamon, 7 cardamoms, so first we're going to cook all the gooseberries. So in a pressure cooker, I have washed them and I'm adding 2 cups of water, and we're going to leave it for about 2 whistles. Whilst the amla are cooking, we're gonna powder all the spices. So I've got a little fine grinder. So I'm gonna add all the ingredients, all the spices here. So this is long pepper, this is pepper, black pepper, this is clove, bay leaf, cinnamon, nutmeg. I will have to take these out. So I've got all my dry spices here and I'm gonna blend everything. And this dry ginger powder is already powder, so I'm not gonna add it. I'll only add it at the end. And kesar as well, we're gonna keep it for later on. that's one whistle. Oh my god, this smells so good. Oh, smells absolutely lovely. So I'm turning off the gas now, and we're gonna let it cool down, and so we can open the cooker. So the spice herb is ready, and I'm just taking it out. So the smell is quite strong, and this is the strength of the herbs. I kind of balanced out with the heaviness of ghee and the sweetness of jaggery. So it kind of works as balancing out all three doshas. I mean, if you want like a fine powder, you can sieve it, but I like it like this. I think it's fine enough. Yeah, it's fine enough. I'm just adding the ginger powder as well. This is what is gonna increase your Agni, so that you can remain healthy, all these herbs and spices. So we're gonna leave the powder aside and now look at the cooker. Take these amla out. Still a bit hot. So these amla are cooked, and we're gonna leave them to cool so that we can de-seed them. So now they're a bit cool, I'm gonna de-seed them. Ooh, it's still a bit hot. De-seed them and take this out and put it in the processor. Amla water just in case I need it for blending this amla, and also if there is any remaining, you can drink it with a little bit of honey. It's super healthy. I'm just going to leave it here. And blend everything. So clearly it needs water. So this looks like a fine paste, and so we're going to start making the Chywanprash now. So we will need a broad pan, and I'm going to turn on the gas. And firstly, I'm going to add all the ghee in. So this is 1/3 of a cup, as a reminder. Finished. So once the ghee has melted, we're gonna add all the puree we have here, amla puree. So we're gonna keep it on low to medium flame, and make sure all the water evaporates from here. So now the mixture has thickened up and I can feel the water's evaporated. So now we're gonna add the jaggery. So make sure jaggery is in small pieces. Mine is a bit liquid, so it's hard to make it, to break it down. But we're gonna keep this on low flame and mix all the jaggery in properly. It's melting away, I can see now. So now it becomes a bit more liquid. So we're gonna keep stirring until it thickens up again. So now the mixture is bubbling. So we're gonna keep it low flame and cook it for another 5 minutes. And it's starting to darken, as you can see. So now the mixture is quite thick. It feels like the water's gone. So now we're gonna add all the spices. And it's becoming very dark now. It's taking up the color of Chywanprash. And it smells absolutely gorgeous. I can smell the spices, obviously, but underneath I can smell the sweetness of jaggery and ghee and a little bit of acidic taste of amla. But now it looks like Chavanprash, what we used to see. But this will not make like a sticky one. This will make like a nice herbal jam. Quite a light one and yummy one. And you can sense like that this has been made at home. So we're just gonna let it cook for a few more minutes. So the mixture is quite thick, as you can see. Now we're just gonna add a few strands of saffron and mix it up. Turn the gas off and keep mixing. So now the Chywanprash is done. We're gonna let it cool down, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of the amla juice that was remaining from when we cooked them, add a little bit of honey. A tiny teaspoon is completely cool. and drink it and clean up my kitchen, and then we're going to transfer it into a jar. So now my kitchen is clean and the Chywanprash is cool. So we're going to transfer it into this clean jar. So let's taste. This is absolutely delicious. We know the difference between, the Chywanprash you buy in the shop and the one you make at home. It has absolutely, it's like day and night. This is so delicious. And I will not lie if I say that this is just as addictive as Nutella. But obviously you can't, I literally feel like eating it all day long, but you can't do that. So you need to eat it like 1 or 2 teaspoons in the morning on an empty stomach, ideally with milk, but you can have it on its own as well. Or also you can also have it in the evening, but make sure it's not around dinner time. And then you can give half a teaspoon to your baby or child after 6 or 1 year. You can also find all the ingredients in an Indian grocery shop. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and support me. I want to thank you to all those who have subscribed already, because I have now 1,400 subscribers, which is absolutely unimaginable. I didn't think I would reach it this far, but I'm really thankful for your love. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.